Hello everyone, welcome to Dikshan classes. Today I am going to teach about the post-positivism and important concept of research aptitudes. First of all, I will discuss about the post-positivism. In philosophy and model of scientific inquiry, post-positivism, also called post-empiricism, it is a methodological stance that critiques and amends positivism. Post-positivists argue that theories, hypotheses, background knowledge and values of researcher can influence what it is observed. It admits reported experience, for example survey, sociological, psychological experiment where the data must be inferred from the phenomena and observed and human behavior as data. It is concerned with the subjectivity of reality and move away from the purely objective stance adopted by the logical post-positivists. The post-positivist stance asserted that value of values, passions and politics in research, it is basically qualitative or mixed research. Theories and practices cannot be kept separated, and we cannot afford to ignore the theory for the sake of just the facts. The post-positivist approach is also called as a logical empiricism. It describes a less stricter form of positivism. Next is the difference between positivism and post-positivism. Positivism is a deductive, 100% sure, where post-positivism is inductive. Positivism is a quantitative in nature, where the post-positivism is a qualitative in nature, mixed. Both qualitative and quantitative also comes under the post-positivism, or we can, it is a triangulation of a concept. Positivism is objective, it is related to some objective of a research, where the post-positivism is a subjectivity of the research. Positivism is deterministic, clear, fixed, where the post-positivism is non-deterministic, not clear, not fixed. Positivism is absolute reality, where the post-positivism is critical reality, subjective. Positivism is structured and controlled, where the post-positivism is unstructured and uncontrolled. It is a probability samples, like random sampling. Post-positivism is non-probability sample. Positivism is a scientific, when post-positivism is a humanistic. Positivism is a certainty, 100% sure, natural science. Post-positivism is a probability, social science. Next is the next topic is I am going to discuss about the positivism versus interpretivism. Difference between positivism and interpretivism. Positivism assumes that society has observed social facts. Positivism has assumed that society has objective social facts, where the interpretism say that reality is constructed through the meanings created by the individuals. Society expert influenced on its members. Our actions are the results of our own meanings, but external forces comes under the interpretivism. It is quantitative data, it is qualitative data interpretivism. Positivism is objectivity and interpretivism is subjective. Next is the important aspect of interpretivism. Interpretivism approach is based on naturalistic approach of data collection, such as interviews and observations. The most noteworthy variation of interpretivism include the following. Hermeneutics, it refers to the philosophy of interpretations and understandings. Hermeneutics mainly focused on biblical texts or wisdom literature, and as such has little relevance to business studies. Phenomenology is the philosophical traditions that seeks to understand the world through directly experiencing the phenomena. Symbolic interpretivism. It refers to accept symbols, culturally derived social objects have shared meanings. According to the symbolic interaction, symbols provide the means by which reality is constructed. Next is summary. Difference between it includes paradigm, ontology, epistemology, question, method. First is positivism. Ontology, under positivism, hidden rules govern teachings and learning process. Epistemology means focus on the reliable and valid tools to undercover rules. Question: what works? Method: quantitative. And then next is interpretative constructive. Reality is created by individuals in groups and discover the underlying meanings of events and activities. Why do you act this way? It is a qualitative observation. Next is critical. Society with inequalities and injustice. Helping the uncover injustice and empowering citizens. How can I change the situation? Ideological review, civil actions. Next is pragmatic, means learning by doing. Truth is what is useful to our society. My life, my rules. The best method is one that solves problems. Will the intervention improve learning? Mixed method like qualitative and quantitative research, and it is a design based. That's all today's class. If you have any doubt, any query, you can put in the comment section. I will surely make videos. Thank you so much for listening carefully.